only chance of survival lies in the hands of Victor Von Doom.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Season 39, war number 8. This time DSVG is going against JA, Jedi Assassins. Everybody know JA as being a very competitive alliance, very strong alliance. Some very skilled players over there, so we know we had to bring our A game once again. They ban Ghost, Tigra, and APOC, which doesn't affect us much because you know who I'm going in with if he's on the table. S99, his sidekick there, Anti-Venom for Synergy, and Nebula. Now I'm on Path 2, Section 1, as well as Path 2 in Section 2, and I think I got one mini. So let's get into it. First up here, we got this long shot. Then we have Human Torch in Section 1. Once that stuff get cleared, then we're going to move on to Section 2. Right here, I decided to go with some 6-hour boost because we're going to clear Section 1 and Section 2 rather quickly. We're going to do a boss rush here, and I'm going to have to wait a little bit for my mini to get open. So I'm just throwing on my boost now. It's not going to go to waste. So I'm not worried about them expiring or anything like that. Now, let's get into it. I'm sorry, there was a delay there. I don't know why I record all that nonsense, but hey, maybe it was helpful to you. Here I'm considering if I want to throw on Invol boost or what, but I decided to go with a Power Start 1 boost just to get to my SP2 quicker and try to knock this fight out. But more so is for the Human Torch fight next. I just want to get these fights done and over with quickly. So same rotation, same strategy here with S99 against Longshot or anybody really. I have my Wither up, so I'm going to hit into his block, build up those ruptures, try to get to 20. And you see I was at 17 when he hit a bar of power, and it took him down to 50%. Under 50%. It was like 48% or something like that. So, oh boy, I love S99. There, I decided to YOLO it, go into for a full combo into an SP2 and seal the deal. And that wraps him up. Next up here we have Human Torch, which is a global defender. But we're not too worried about that. Same strategy, same game plan. Hit into that block, build up my ruptures. When he hit a bar of power, I would like to be close to 20, if not 20. Right there, I hit 17 again, so it's cool. What's so great about S99 being a SIG 200 is the ability for him to reapply those ruptures, so it's dope. It takes away a lot of buildup, you know what I mean? Saves you a lot of time. And there he goes. That's one dead torch. Now next up, I have American Chavez on Node 31. But I was trying to rush to get one more fight out of my Power Start 1 boost. And it didn't go according to plan. Because I end up forgetting to hit record while I was moving up to the node and display the node so you know what I'm dealing with here. So I forgot that, but I did manage to catch on to that and hit record right when the fight started. But it's all good. You get the concept. Same as everything else. I'm trying to bait out her SP1 here because she's already at 2 negative zones. So I don't want her throwing that SP2. It's going to be unblockable. And now she's at 3. So I definitely don't want that. But she's being a little stingy, but I end up getting it out of her. And she goes down. Next up, we have that Kitty Pride. And that's what we bought Nebula along for, because this node right here is really good for Nebs. As you can see in my other videos, I primarily use Nebula here just because of the shock advantage I get. What happens here is every time she throws a special, you get shock on you. Nebula is shock immune, and she converts that and stores it. So every time you parry, it gets dealt back to them. That's why it's such a great node for Nebs. I really enjoy using Nebula here, and it really doesn't matter who's on this node. The game plan is simple. I have no way of removing her persistent charges, her prowess. So I want her to throw her SP1s to get rid of it. I don't mind SP1 or SP2, but I'm playing it a little safe because she is invisible. So I want to stay close to her. You see that shock charges is ticking away, so that's a good time, man. That's a really satisfying thing to watch. And she drops. Easy as pie. And last up on the list of defenders to knock down, I have, yep, you know it, I got Ben's AMG's Spidey Supreme. Now you see me take this fight a bunch of times. I like to go in and build up my ruptures early, because with this node, you got to get damage over time to build power. So my ruptures does that for me. I apply the ruptures to him. I can start building power, working my way up to SP2, which is what the game plan is. With Spidey Supreme, what I like to do is block the first part of his special one and then dex the last one, because that way I could, well, first of all, I'm not comfortable dexing the whole thing, and secondly, I like to dex it so I could pause my debuffs. Now here, this was a mistake. I shouldn't have thrown this because it places a stun, and that gets reflected back onto me. So you see I'm stunned there for a very long time, but it worked out. And that's it. That's the end of my war. The boys did what they had to do, but unfortunately we lost this one 6-2. We died 6 times. JA is very strong alliance, and they took the win in this one. GG's to the rest of the season to those guys, and hopefully in the next war we redeem ourselves. So if you like this content, you like this video, please consider hitting that subscribe button and hit the like button. All that stuff really helps me out. It doesn't cost you a thing. But stay blessed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.